What's up, guys and girls? This is James at LockingTheValue and CopyMyCrypto.com talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. My gosh, Ethereum's sustained breakout is impressive at this point. I'm going to get into that and what it means for the market in a second. Before I begin, this is my spreadsheet. This is my first 26 coins I said would smash the crypto market. Phantom's in yellow because I said it would be the best investment of the year. You'd invest $100 into Phantom when I did my Udemy course, you'd be up $16,000. It's 163x from when I did the video. And yeah, some of the coins are just crushing it. Very, very pleased with this. I'm not in most of these anymore. I'm in a few. The rest have been sold into other projects, ones I believe will do far, far better gains in this bull cycle. And we're sort of at what I like to call the pinch point for a lot of these cryptos. And I'm going to get into that in a second. But yeah, I put into other projects. I share it on Copy My Crypto. What I share is my live portfolio, why I'm in the coins I'm in, and why I think they've got the opportunity to just smash this market. And we've got different, I made sure I'm in different sectors as well. But it's perfect portfolio, and it's a perfect portfolio for people that are brand new to crypto. If you are brand new to crypto, this simplifies the process for you. Get on Copy My Crypto, have a look at the success stories, see why you should join. Right, guys. Ethereum's absolutely just crushed it lately. And I really want to get into that in a second. So FX Street, I quite like FX Street, but they've done they have done predictions on Dogecoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, and they believe a sustained break above. My God, just sod off. What's this crap? So they've done they believe a sustained breakout above the 4K is an inevitability. Now it's pretty much, yeah, it's gone well over the $4,000 mark now, 4,100. So that should be fine. They're also suggesting, or they were before this piece of rubbish disappeared. Anyway, Cardano has been testing all-time highs. It broke an all-time high of $1, like it hit $1.84 recently, and a breakout up to the $2 mark is expected for Cardano. Keeping an eye on that myself. Now, what I want to talk about is the pinch point that we're at. So, this bull cycle, all-time highs are going to be broken left, right, and center. So, you saw me use Coin Paprika recently. And so I've structured it based on all-time highs and percentage to all-time high. So Ethereum hits all-time high today, along with Leo, Nexo, the transfer token, I guess, FTX, Hex. Now, what it's worth looking at, because what we saw with Ethereum was Ethereum struggling to break that $2,000 mark for so long, and then when it did, it sort of hit 2.4 and then pulled back for ages as well. And once it's had that real breakout, it's just ran. Like, it went 60% gain effectively in a couple of weeks. And a lot of these coins are going to be in that situation very soon. What we're waiting on really is Ethereum to some degree level off a little bit. It can keep running, it can keep doing some percentage gains, but when Ethereum levels off a bit, the money will trickle out and start going into the altcoins. Not dramatically, because people want positions in Ethereum. Certainly institutions want positions in Ethereum, but the money will trickle down into alts. Now, what we want to look at are not only percentage to all-time high, but also all-time high dates. Because we get an idea of how far away we are. So, as an example, LivePeer is 11.42% away from its previous all-time high that it had 37 days ago. BAT, there's another example, 15% away from an all-time high 31 days ago. Now, some of these are set to break out, and when they do, it's going to be dramatic and fast. And what I would be looking at is the coins that have not had an all-time high for a while and don't have necessarily a massive position or a massive percentage to gain. So as an example, like OX is quite an interesting one. Its all-time high was, in January of 2018, and it only actually has about 28%, 29% to run to break its all-time high. But when it does, it could run another 30% on top of that. And that's really worth paying attention to. Same with Stellar. Stellar had its all-time high in January 2018, and it only has about 30% to run to hit its all-time high. And when it does do that, it's not going to do a stagnated, like when it actually when it hits it and holds above it over a 24-hour period, it will then run dramatically, like in the same way that Ethereum did. When it actually had a 24-hour period where it held above 2.5 grand, and then it just went boom and just started hitting milestone after milestone. And some of these are just going to do that. And there's a few here that have just got, like, the projects themselves, the cryptos themselves are immense cryptos with immense ecosystems, and they've got the potential to run wild. But they just need to get above their previous all-time highs, hold, and then they can run. And a lot of these in the top 100 could run and break previous all-time highs within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Neo's all-time high was $196, and that was again in January of 2018. It has about 70% to run to hit that, but after it hits that, it could run well into $400, well into $400. There's no reason it wouldn't, because I think that would put it at about $28 billion market cap. And all of these have that potential, and it's really worth bearing that in mind when you're looking at potential gems. Like I said, all-time highs have to work in tandem with circulating supply, because the circulating supply for a lot of these will have changed, particularly over 3 years, right? But when you combine the percentage that they've got to gain with the circulating supply and the time since the previous all-time high, there are going to be some very good investments that are worth eyeing up. I mean, again, KuCoin token was at $21 in the last bull run, so it's got a 64% upswing to get there. But after it gets there, there's no reason it doesn't start like rocketing up to $30-40. So you're looking at a 3x potentially from that point, from the point that it's at now. And all of these things are worth thinking about when you're looking at your next investment or what you're going to do in the market, if you're going to do anything. If you're sitting on diamond hands, then you might not need to do anything. At the moment, I don't feel I need to do anything because I know I'm sitting on good holdings. But if you're not sure about your holdings, then you might need to have a reevaluate. Look at what you've got. Can it run as well as some of the other coins in this ecosystem right now? And yeah, this is just food for thought, because like I say, we're at this pinch point where so many of these coins are going to start breaking all-time highs. I mean, we've seen it today. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins today break their previous all-time high. And it's a matter of time before others do as well. So bear that in mind, but it has to be bared in mind with circulating supply. Because like I said, this market is really about to just explode, particularly when Ethereum levels off a little bit. When Ethereum levels off a little bit, this market will run wild. So make sure you're holding coins that can do those runs for you. And this is useful information because it's pinch point time, guys. Pinch point time. And if you're not sure about what to hold, check out Copy My Crypto, and you can see what I'm holding and see why I can pick out coins that will do 163 X's. And it simplifies your life dramatically. I highly recommend it. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.